Joshua Morrow is one big proud parent, as his son is following his steps. Yes, Crew Morrow is all set up for his appearance in Young and the Restless sister show, Bold and the Beautiful, and Joshua can't stop gushing about it. There's a new star in the making, and we all can see it. Keep watching to know in detail what Joshua has to say about his up-and-coming star son, as well as to see what Michelle Stafford posted about her adorable daughter.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
There's a new star on the horizon at the Bold and the Beautiful, and he comes with quite the pedigree. The Bold and the Beautiful is shaking things up by recasting the role of Bill and Katie's son, Will Spencer, and the new face joining the cast is none other than Crew Morrow. Crew, the son of Joshua Morrow, who has been a fan favorite on The Young and the Restless for decades, is stepping into the role, and the fans couldn't be any happier to see him. This casting choice is turning heads and stirring excitement, blending fresh talent with a pretty big legacy behind him. For a bit of context, Will Spencer was originally portrayed by Zane Aker, Heather Tom's real-life son, from 2013 to 2018. After that, Finnegan George took over the role, but Will's been off-screen since January 2020. The character has been away at boarding school, a magical place in soap opera land where kids age at lightning speed. But we're definitely not complaining, because we're about to see the Morrow magic in Bold and Beautiful too. Now that Will is coming back as a teenager, expect him to stir up some drama, especially with his dad's new relationship with Poppy, and the fact that Luna is now his sister. According to Deadline, Crew started filming on June 14th, and his debut episode is set to hit the screen on Thursday, August 1st. This gig isn't just Crew's big break into daytime drama, it's his first major role ever. His IMDb credits are pretty slim, with only Continental Split and the upcoming Healing Towers listed, making this a major leap for him. The soap opera world is no stranger to family connections, but the Morrow family's story is particularly interesting. Joshua Morrow's career began in 1994, when he took on the role of Nick Newman. Initially a supporting character, Nick quickly became central to many storylines, becoming one of the most enduring characters on Y&R. His success on the show has cemented him as a cornerstone of daytime drama, and it's clear that his influence is extending to the next generation. Joshua's impact on the soap industry is clear as day. Now, Crew is stepping into the spotlight with the same last name and a promising future. Crew's journey into the world of soaps follows in his father's footsteps, but with his own unique flair. In the latest issue of TV Guide magazine, dated July 15th to August 4th, Crew shared his excitement about joining the Bold and the Beautiful and working just down the hall from his real-life dad, Joshua Morrow, who's been a staple on The Young and the Restless for 30 years. "I think it's awesome that we work on the same lot," Junior Morrow says. "I knock on his door and ask him if he wants to hang out. I don't feel any fear going into it knowing he's there as well." While we haven't got hands on much information about his character, we do know which parents will favor the most. He's a total mama's boy. Crew's debut as Will Spencer is set to start off a bit bumpy. He describes Will as prideful and reveals that the character has a deep love for his family, especially his mom Katie, though he admits Will's feelings for his dad might be a bit more complicated. He said, "He loves his mother, I think a little bit more than he loves his father." So, the fans can definitely expect some family drama as Will comes back into the Spencer clan, especially with all the changes that have happened when he was away. As for where Will be living when he returns, that's still up in the air. But in real life, Crew is on cloud 9. "It still doesn't feel real," he says. "I'm just so grateful that the Bold and the Beautiful decided to go with me." And here's a fun twist. Crew's on-screen mom, Heather Tom, who plays Katie, used to be Joshua's TV sister when she played Victoria on Y&R. Isn't that just so iconic? The world is really such a small place, and we love seeing these types of coincidence. Talking about coincidence, one thing that is not is how exactly alike Joshua and Crew look. I mean, they took like father like son quite literally. And just as Joshua was basking in the glory of his 30th anniversary as Nick Newman on Y&R, another exciting family milestone was making waves. His son, Crew Morrow, is stepping into the soap spotlight himself, landing his first major role on The Bold and the Beautiful. In an interview with Michael Fairman TV, Joshua sat for a live chat, where he reflected on his impressive 30-year career in Genoa City, and expressed his excitement for Crew's big break. It's worth noting that Joshua himself made his debut on Y&R at just 19. And now his son, at the same age, is following in his footsteps. When asked about how he and his wife Tobe felt about Crew diving into the soap world, Joshua shared, "This is something enormous for us. I've got 4 children, and this is the son that has picked up a new passion and hobby every 6 months of his life." He recounted how Crew was initially set to attend school in Oregon, but had a change of heart after a final trip with his mom. Joshua said Crew didn't want to go there because he didn't feel like he belonged there. He just wanted to go home and write movies and be an actor. So, when they came back home, Joshua then had a serious chat with him about the realities of the industry. He told him it wasn't as easy as it looked. Nevertheless, he assured him that he had support from both his parents. By that time, Crew had already written a few screenplays and taken some classes. So, Joshua introduced him to his manager, and before long, his son had landed a couple of film roles, and then snagged a part on Bold and the Beautiful. He said, "I'm like, wow. I mean, he's so like me, it's eerie." Joshua's excitement for Crew's upcoming debut on The Bold and the Beautiful was clear from the way he spoke about his son's future. He had always been confident that Crew would make it once he committed to his career. "I knew once he set out to do this," I said, "this kid, he's going to be a star, and he is. He's got a big future ahead of him," the proud dad said. "I cannot wait for the world to meet him, and for all of you to meet him, because he is a great kid. He's far more ambitious than I was. He's far more dedicated to improving himself. He is going to be a very, very big deal. Mark my words." Just hearing this about his boy from Joshua has got us all riled up for his debut. One thing we do know, Crew's debut is definitely going to be turning some heads, and we're all here for it. So, get ready for some teenage summer story as Crew joins Bold and Beautiful as Will, starting from next week. But wait! This isn't our only favorite parent and kid duo that we're obsessed with. We have another favorite mother-daughter duo, and it's Wyatt and her star, Michelle Stafford, and her teenage daughter. One thing that Stafford and Phyllis have in common is that they both love their daughters beyond imaginable. So Stafford, being a dedicated and a proud mom, recently shared an adorable appreciation post for her daughter, Natalia. If you follow Stafford on social media, you've probably seen her posts showing appreciation for various things. In her latest one, she expressed her love for her daughter with a Natalia appreciation post. Maybe it's the hair, or maybe it's that she's grown so big, we just love seeing Natalia on Stafford's feed. Fans couldn't get enough of the mother-daughter duo, with many agreeing that Natalia is just as beautiful as her mom. Not too long ago, Stafford even shared a fun video doing a trend with Natalia and her son Jameson, comparing how Gen X versus Gen Z and Gen Alpha do certain activities, like picking up the phone, taking a picture, and rolling down a car window. The differences were just spectacular. I mean, we've all been there. We also have another full family summer shot she posted with her kids, while she still had her leg cast at that time. We just love a good family moment of the stars both on and off screen. Are you guys excited to see Crew next week? Let us know in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.